Hi everyone and welcome. Welcome back to another Onkruid video. An Onkruid video where we are calm and collected and we try to achieve the nice holiday secret boss fight. In this series we are always very calm and we never smash our desk to pieces. We love this game. We love Soulstone Survivors and gaming in general. We are an advocate for mindful gaming. Mindful gaming includes having attention for the small, fun little details in games and not being annoyed to the point of almost breaking and committing seppuku just because of a stupid virtual game that doesn't allow you to just show the nice holiday event to all of your friends. No, instead, you need to suffer through eternity and an eternity of going through runs without any victories or achieving anything close to a victory even. Also noticing only after 2 videos that your camera is like not even in the top left because you also recorded some Noita on the same scene in OBS because you're stupid. And then you start off with a body slam and everything is fixed because you are happy and you're able to deal damage now. You move over to the first part of the Christmas event and you just wait for the enemies to arrive. Which is what I would say if I wouldn't have to go over here and try and get rid of this. Did they like nerf it, or did I just have like a crazy run where Body Slam did a whole lot of damage for some reason? Because I seem to remember at least it doing like just insane amount of damage. Well, I guess it is kind of doing a lot of damage. I shouldn't complain. I'm just a bit salty. Just a bit salty from last run. But then again, not even really from last run. I don't know why I am so salty. Maybe I just had like a very busy work week and that is coming back to bite me in the ass. We do have quite a lot of material for a good build here right now already though. A build where we are trying to apply a lot of negative effects and a lot of bleeds and then hopefully get Scent of Blood as an ability as well to get to the point where we increase our attack speed by a mile just because of that Scent of Blood ability. Multicast for the Flurry of the Epic variety is very nice. A Blade Storm can also always be helpful. A nice little cast speed upgrade. An area of effect upgrade for the Body Slam is beautiful as well, because we want our attacks to cover the screen if possible. And if you were not here for the last episode, a quick recap. We're trying to complete the holiday event. The holiday event in Soulstone Survivors. I'm getting cold. Hello? Yeah? I can't catch a break, you know. It's my family too. Well, my nephew, who is a bit slower than most other people, if you understand what I mean. He called me to... because he realized that he forgot to get a present for my girlfriend. So, now I have to go to the city center tomorrow to get the present that he promised to bring my aunt, because she actually had to buy a present for my girlfriend. Can you still follow it? Are you still tagging along? I think I'm gonna get rid of Blade Storm and try to really focus on the build essentials that I normally want to focus on. So I have to go to the city center, get a gift certificate from the coffee bar that my girlfriend wanted for Christmas, and then have to bring that to the... I just want to break, I just want to chill a little. I want to be a kid again, really. I want to play video games. It has been crazy the last couple of months getting into the habit of going to work and stuff. Just really becoming an adult. Transitioning from student life into the adult life has just been a crazy experience. One thing I am not looking forward to really is having to wake up early, because that's definitely coming up in the future as well. For now it had been fine. But yeah, it's just... all things that happen, of course, when you grow older, but I'm still a little hesitant to do all those things because in my mind, I still feel, or in my spirit rather, I still feel like a little kid sometimes, you know. I still feel so unprepared to face the actual dangers and responsibilities of the world that adults have to face each day. And especially just giving up the being a student part of things. That's something that I really have a hard time dealing with, because it had been such a big part of my identity for 5 whole years. We are trying to kill at least one boss on top of the red circle over here to activate the event. There we go. Beautiful stuff. We have a good build, alright? That's all I'm gonna say about it. I'm not gonna jinx anything. I just took 3 armor power upgrades. I hope that makes us a bit resilient to incoming damage, at least. We also have debilitating plague already, so we can stack up negative effects efficiently, in a nice and effective manner. I think this might be the one, you know. It's not gonna be the one where we complete the new curse or the curse difficulty on this map, because I diminished the curse level a little bit to just focus purely on the holiday event and not on completing the curse difficulty on this map at the same time. Oh, there we go. But it's gonna be just nice. It's gonna be nice and easy. We can do everything step by step. We have 100 videos to achieve in this series, you know, so I can take my time. I don't have to do everything at once. And it's something I also should take into account when creating commentary. I can take my time and I don't have to keep on talking and rambling and rambling and rambling. Sometimes I feel like my throat hurts a bit after recording a video, and it's just purely my own fault because I don't give myself a break in between sentences. An important skill to have as a therapist as well, you know, shutting up for a second. And having the time and giving your client the room and the time to think about their next move. Think about what they want to say. Their next move sounds a bit like therapy is like playing chess, but that's not necessarily the case because you are cooperating and you're not competing against each other in therapy, of course. But yeah, have them think about their answer and also have them think about the question first of all. Something you shouldn't forget, especially in a therapy setting, but I think in life in general, it is great life advice to really listen to questions that get asked and take your time to actually completely process them in their entirety. I think that can definitely save you a lot of trouble, especially on like exams and stuff. Read the question 5 times. Highlight the most important parts. Just make sure that you completely got the question without any doubts in your minds whatsoever before you start recklessly answering it. Probably one of the most efficient exam tips I can give is to just really read the questions well. And there you go, a little free study tip from your boy Onkruid. Your boy Onkruid, who has a master's degree in clinical psychology from one of the most prestigious universities here in the small European country of Belgium. So I am kind of an authority on the front of studying. You can listen to my advice. I think you won't regret it. I mean, reading your questions well is of course the most bland, blatantly obvious piece of advice that somebody can ever probably give you when it comes to school. But still, it's nice to be reminded of its importance sometimes. We have a nice array of defensive upgrades already. I'm not taking that much damage at all. Still taking quite a lot of damage, so let's take it calm for a second. Let's move out of there. Have that area clear itself out a little bit. Pick up this in the hopes that we level up once or twice. It's just gonna be once. And our damage is already quite okay, but now I definitely want to focus on some area upgrades if possible. Defensive upgrades are also always still welcome, of course, but area is gonna help us out a lot now in the near future. Alright, for the Christmas event, we need to kill the boss while it is on top of the little blue circle on the ground. So we definitely need to rotate back over there and make sure we actually do kill a boss in this circle right here. But I also want to get rid of those towers because they definitely cause a lot of trouble all the time. Dash through the fire and the flames. Try to get rid of this Dead Knight that has been chasing us and don't get stuck. That's the most important part. Just don't get stuck. A little frequency on the scent of blood ability is gonna help us out. And if a boss would now be as kind to just move himself and his lazy ass right on top of this little circle over here, then I would be really grateful. Alright, there's definitely some bosses on top of here right now. Let's just stay in the mix, or try to at least. Come on, get in there. I know I'm doing very dangerous things, but I need to kill a boss on top of here. Yes, alright, it's activated. I heard the sound and I see that the circle has been lit up. Now we can dash around a little bit again. Maybe look for a couple of health crystals, or if not, just calm down for a second. The next in line is the yellow circle, which is somewhere up there in the middle and in the top. So that is the next order of business. While in the meantime we are trying to get rid of all these towers that make our life on this map so difficult. Whew, alright. Christmas party with the family is coming up tomorrow, so it's quite crazy that those people are still looking for their gifts like the day before they need to give them to the other person. But I can't blame them. I've definitely been in that position before. Let's hope that we get another nice little level from that. Oh, yeah, that's what we want. That's gonna help us out a lot. There we go. Our multicast really is doing wonders. We just need some area upgrades right now. Vicious strikes. It seems that we get that every single run by now, but I am not complaining. The next bosses are here. Let's start moving towards that yellow circle, because that is the next opportunity for us to progress the holiday event right up here. And then let's make sure that we don't get killed in the process, because this guy can always deal a lot of damage when you get stuck, is what I was saying, while I got stuck in the meantime. Alright, we did some nice damage to him already though. We have an efficient build. We have a build that works. We just need to survive long enough to actually do the damage that we need to do. And we need to dodge better. Let's get the bosses on top of this circle. And now let's try and quickly get rid of them. I want to maybe get rid of this boss first though, before we actually go for the objective. Because he is such a pain in the bum. Healing crystal, very welcome. Try and get rid of this tower in the meantime now that we're here. Oh, and these elites are here as well. They always cause us a lot of trouble. Just one boss has to survive, and we then have to guide that boss up here into the circle. So we don't necessarily need to worry about all bosses at once. Area of effect on swing abilities. Very, very welcome indeed. Alright, just nice and easy. We have the time. We have the time. We can circle a little bit. We can take our time, calm down, make sure that this whirlwind guy doesn't hit us too often. Try and get rid of some of the elites in there as well. On top of the circle, please. Can you die? There we go. I heard the activation. So now we can get out of here for a second. Alright. So that's 3 down. What do we have left? Green and purple. Is that correct? Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, we have to go to the green area now. And then get over to purple, but our health is getting a bit low, so I wouldn't mind circling around for a second, trying to look for some health crystals. There we go, spawned right in our line of fire, so that's very nice. Let's get an upgrade here if we can. Clear out a couple more of these towers, and then we definitely need to head into harm's way to get rid of the bosses that are still there. Our multicast potential really is through the roof, but our area is still something we need to improve. Wow, that was not a fun place to be in, but we got out of there without a scratch. Alright. Had a nice day at work today. It was nice and calm. I didn't see any clients, so I just had a bunch of administration tasks, a bunch of PR and social media tasks and stuff like that for the workplace. I just recently wrote a little piece, a little column for our newsletter, if you will, about snowflakes, and how every snowflake maybe has like 6 corners or 6 points, but in the end every single snowflake in the world is unique, and humans are exactly the same. In the end we have like our baseline similarities, and that resembles the 6 points that snowflakes have, but in the end we are all also completely unique. Separate individuals with our own talents, our own outlook on life, our own goals we want to achieve. And that is beautiful. And it seems like those two are opposites, but actually they are combined, conjoined in harmony. We are all unique individuals, but that uniqueness makes it possible for us to achieve beautiful things while we are together or while we work together. Our first revive is popped. We need to get rid of these bosses. The second revive is almost popped already as well. It's just a mess. And here comes the next wave. Where is the green circle? Because that's where we need to be. Alright, let's just try and survive, shall we? My buddy Berichlug told me, oh yeah, these new Soulstone's achievements are easy, but I guess I just suck at the game or I am doing something wrong because I am struggling to get even like a victory. I don't understand. You would think that after 41, 42 episodes I would know what the hell is going on and how to achieve victories, but still, no, it's not the case at all actually. Healing crystals, please. Ooh, thank you. Get rid of this tower. I really just need area upgrades, to be honest. Out of there. Green, this is where we need to be, but the lords aren't near. Alright, yeah, just catapult me around the entire map with 1 health remaining. That's exactly what I was looking for. I don't want it. I don't want it. I can't stand anywhere. Everything on the ground everywhere is poison. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. A health crystal spawned somewhere in our line of sight. These bosses over here are almost done for. I want to get rid of this tower if I can. I'm gonna have to circle back around again. Ay, bro. Ay, bro. Die. Just one of you, please. Just die. Not me. There's too much shit going on, I think, for a boss to actually die. Maybe we should... Oh, I was gonna say maybe we should get rid of the general or the focus fire perk, because that will increase our area, but we aren't even using it on this run. There goes our second revive and the third one. Or well, the death is soon to follow, probably. There has to be something I am missing, you know? I can't be this bad at the game. How can everybody else achieve victories all the time while I am still struggling? Can a boss please die? There we go. 1 plague bearer down. The profitless also down. Now a boss needs to die on this circle, please. None of them are even close to dying for now though, so I don't have to worry about it, I think. The elites are here again. Once our primary attack, the double slash, actually hits enemies, we are putting out a truckload of damage. That's something I noticed. So I think in the next runs, if we do try to go with this build again, we should definitely just try to upgrade our area from the start, so that our primary ability, the double slash, can immediately start wreaking havoc. Because I think it just applies bleed so quickly that then our scent of blood can also really start popping off. I think that is the actual key to our build, which we are missing. We need to be even closer to all the enemies, so that our scent of blood can actually start working. So area really is the way to go. That's the main gist of what I'm saying. We are so close to dying now, but I don't see any health crystals around us, so it's no use to get out of harm's way. Let's just try and make the best of it and kill a boss on the circle. Please, can one of you just die? It's not gonna work out. Episode 42 and we still can't even get a victory on Curse difficulty 35. There's definitely something wrong. I think I'm gonna ask for help for some of my friends, because I think I'm just... There's something wrong in my playstyle or something, right? Or is it because I am talking in the meantime that impedes my progress or my proficiency? I don't know. Area of effect, a legendary area of effect upgrade on the physical skills. That's exactly what we have been needing for like the entirety of our run, but I'm afraid that it's gonna be all too little too late. I don't think it's even gonna help us out enough, because I can't do anything. There's too much shit to dodge. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. I'm gonna try to get to this point off camera and then just record the boss fight. Bye bye.